your host, Joshua Church.
Hey guys, so guess what? We have officially done 50 quick bites. So I have done 50 of those. That's pretty cool. I didn't think it would go that fast, but when you're biting quick, the bites can quickly hit 50. So that's where we're at. So for this, I wanted to do a little bit of an extended episode. I wanted to talk about something. Since Superman dropped digital, I want to talk about something I thought of. Man of Steel is now a worse movie because of Superman. And I know the Snyder bots are out there ready to go and go, what? What did he say? That crazy? Oh, no, Snyder is God, all that stuff. But I want to explain. So, yeah, they've made, Man of Steel is a good movie. For a long time, it was my favorite of the new DC or old DCEU. I thought Wonder Woman was right there with it, and then Aquaman too, but Man of Steel stood out as being like creatively the best movie out of the bunch. So, but it had a lot of problems. If you know the comics, it had a lot of problems. I mean, there was a ton of stuff of just, Superman not really caring about collateral damage, killing Zod, his dad allowing the tornado to kill him, all kind of stupid stuff like that really did not work for me. But yeah, Superman is a much better film and represents Superman better than Man of Steel. And so Man of Steel kind of comes off as lesser of a film. So for me to explain, Man of Steel, I watched after I watched Superman with my son, because my son was like, I want to see the other Superman movies. So I felt like, okay, let me give him a taste of it. So we watched Man of Steel. The thing that makes Man of Steel now worse is the comparison to a more true to comics Superman. And you can't help but when you watch the movie go, why does Superman constantly have to be like, does humanity deserve me? It puts him on a godlike pedestal. And granted, the Jesus metaphor has always been there, but it kind of hammers home that idea that do we deserve to be saved? Does Superman need to save us? And that whole idea of should he save Jonathan Kent and I'll sacrifice myself. I don't want to let you out yourself. All that. I don't want to make that choice for you. There's some good themes, but like when you really compare it to Superman and who he really is as a character, it doesn't hold up. Him, not really, stopping once during the whole fight with Zod to go, oh my God, the people, the loss of life, like it never hits him. And him snapping Zod's neck. I mean, Superman is I will find a way. I'm always going to try to find a way to save everyone. Even somebody as horrible as Lex. And I just do not see him being the person who goes, yeah, I guess I got to kill this guy. And so that's a pretty big change. I remember my son was like, oh my God, he would never, like, Superman doesn't kill. He wouldn't do that. And I go, yeah, I know. All right. So lastly, I want to finish on this. So I know I've been harping on Man of Steel, and trust me, I want you to understand something. I did enjoy the movie when I saw it. And I did enjoy and tried to celebrate it because it was one of my favorite characters. It was Superman. And I really loved Henry Cavill. And him as a person outside of the movies he is very Superman-like. He is a guy who was born to play the character. And it's a damn shame that he never got to play him in the way that I think that character is in the comics. The guy who would save a squirrel. The guy who would get a cat out of a tree. Who would give a kid lunch money just because he heard that he didn't have lunch money for the day. Not somebody who wants anything in return, just the guy that does that. Like, Superman is absolutely the guy who would drop to his knees after a building collapsed because he was unable to save everyone. Like, he would cry. He would get emotional. He would get angry and be hurt. Like, that's who Superman is. And I just, as much as I appreciated Cavill's take and Snyder, what he was trying to do, but Snyder himself said that he didn't believe that the comic book Superman could exist, and that he didn't understand. He told us we all should grow up. Superman is a character that's aspirational, somebody we should strive to be, and maybe we don't need to grow up. Maybe Maybe kindness is the new punk rock, the real punk rock. Like maybe that's it. There's so many dark, horrible things in the world, and not enough people are good, kind, compassionate people. And we should all strive to be more like Superman. So to me, Man of Steel is still a good movie. I still like it, but it's a worse movie now because of Superman. End of rant. So in conclusion, go out into the world, be more like Superman, be good people, love each other, fight back against injustice, fight back against anger and hatred. And if somebody's mean to you, always try to make them see your point, make them understand you without anger and negativity. We should all be more Superman in our daily lives if we can be. I just believe that. We can come back to a point in our time where we're better people. And we should all strive to be that guy, really. Even if it's not realistic, who cares? Even if you think it's hokey, who cares? Be good. So that's all I'll say. I appreciate you guys. I look forward to the next 50, to the next 100, to everything that we plan to do here at the Movie Dogs channel and at Quick Bites. And I thank you for listening to my rants, to watching a video that has no images. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. Peace out.
Hey, like and subscribe. Be sure to check out more of the content on the Movie Dogs channel. All the reviews and cool remarks and cool guests like me, Josh Church, the owner of River Monster Comics. We are in Dunnellon, Florida, so if you're ever in the area, come by and check out the shop and get some cool nerd stuff, comics, pops, toys, whatever. And swing by and just have some cool conversations about movies and all things pop culture. We appreciate you. See you soon.